this new job process, and I have been like, you know, when you're transitioning, you really don't have time. But now, guys, I'm back, and I'm for serious. I like to do fake words. I'm for serious, and I will be making more videos. I do promise at least up to 2 videos a month for now, and then later on maybe 2 videos. Well, I don't know, a video every week. That's what I'm trying to get to. So if you guys like this look, make sure to let me know. If you don't, tell me why you don't like it. But I think I love it because it's purple, and that's my favorite color, and it's also a cool tone makeup look, and the highlight and the contour and the bronziness. So make sure to keep watching this video to see how to get this look. And I also made this video a little bit different from my other videos because I wanted to talk more about the brushes you should use and the products you should use for your face. So, and it's kind of drugstore friendly, but not really, but you could always substitute products. So if you want to learn how to get this look, keep watching. And I'm so sorry, guys, I will try so much harder to put more videos up. I promise. Do not go off on me. Alright, I already did one eye and it looks bad right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye for you guys. And first, I'm gonna start off by priming my eyelids, and I'm using the e.l.f. eyelid primer. And you always want to prime your eyes because you want the colors to show off more. I'm gonna prime again with my NC42 Studio Finish Concealer, and this one helps, you know, the creasing of the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and use MAC Blush Raisin and the color Raisin as my transition color. A transition color is a color that you want to use to make sure that your other colors blend in flawlessly. And I'm also using a blending brush. A blending brush means that you will use it to blend out your eyeshadow. So yeah. And I'm using burgundy because it is a cool tone makeup, so I want to keep every color really cool tone-ish and not more brownish. So I'm gonna put more of that NC42 on my lid so that my color pop out more. And I'm gonna put a base, and it's really a shimmery silver look, and then I'm gonna be applying a silver eyeshadow to my lids. You could use any silver eyeshadow, it doesn't have to be anything imprecise. So I'm going to go ahead and with this dark burgundy into my inner crease. Your inner crease is where the bone is dropping, and I'm also using a blending brush to do that. But I'm using a small blending brush, which is a smaller tapered blending brush. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I go in my inner crease so it could be a little bit deeper. And that's how I'm going to wing it out a little bit also. Now I'm going to be taking the silver. You could use any silver that you have. I'm using this one, and I'm going to go ahead and go back in my inner crease. Now my liner, you know, you guys already know how I do my liner. I always wing it out first, and I bring it inwards. If you want to see a eyebrow tutorial, let me know, because I do have an updated eyebrow tutorial. So no, I will try to make one, so let me know if you want to see one. And that's basically how you draw your eyeliner. Now I'm using this for my Kat Von D palette, and it's going to be this purple, and I'm going to be using that in my inner tear duct. And I know it's different to put a color in your inner tear duct, but that's what I was going for because I was going for a cool tone makeup look. Alright, now it's time to highlight. I'll be using my NC42, but I'll be using the Pro Longwear one, and that's the one in the little tube looking thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and set that under my eyes, my chin, my nose, because I will be contouring my nose later, and of course my forehead. Basically that's what you will do for your contour, and well, for your highlight, so that your contour could look poppin'. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in all the places. And I usually use my fingers. If you watch my videos, you know that I love using my fingers because it warms up against the skin better and it blends it better. My accent is so bad. But you could also use a damp beauty blender, but I love using my fingers. So using mahogany, espresso, and dark cocoa, I'm going to mix that in my Mary Kay mixer. Everybody should get those mixers because it's great to mix products. If you have two different foundations, you could go ahead and mix that in there, so make sure you get yourself one. So now I'm going to be using a small contour brush. This is a small contour brush, which it's better to use it because it's more precise and you could get into the little details that you want, and also it's good for your nose. You could get this at I'm using the e.l.f. one, but I'm pretty sure you could get it anywhere. Just make sure it says contour brush. And I'm going to go ahead and do it on my jawline, my forehead, my nose, because those are the places I'm going to be contouring, because I wanted to put it inward so that my highlight could pop a little bit more. Now I'm using this, it's a contour brush also, but I also call it my contour blending brush because I use it to blend out my dark concealer. And now my favorite part, which is baking. Baking is so fun because it soaks in all the oil in your skin, and if you leave it for 10 minutes, it will soak in your whole face and give you this matte, flawless look. I do not use filter in my Instagram pictures or my Facebook pictures when I do put up makeup looks, so that's how you know this powder is the ish. I don't want to curse. I'm gonna be using this bronzer from Forever 21 while I let my face bake, and what I used to bake my face was the Midnight Banana powder. And I'm gonna also do my nose because you also want to contour your nose because you want your face to look sharp and contoured. But I'm serious, you want to bring that up to your eyebrows because you want to make sure that it's a blended look and not, two different, shapes and sizes. So I bring that upwards to my nose and try to blend it in with your transition color. Now I'm using this angled foundation brush. It is a foundation brush, but now I use it as a contour brush. And I'm going to go ahead and use a powder. I think it's the Mahogany and the Black Radiance. And I'm going to go against my jawline and draw it sharply and not even blend it in. That will give me a fake jawbone, like a bone in my face. But I really don't have it there. It's a lie. You could see it. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and wisp away my banana powder because I have baked for at least 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And I'm just going to wisp it away, make sure that it's all blended out. And I'm going to also try to blend out my nose contour with it. Okay, I'm going to go back in my palette and I'm using this dark purple mixed with the purple that I used in my inner tear duct earlier. And I'm going to go ahead under my lash line to smoke out my bottom lash line. And I'm going to also put mascara to make it all smoked out and spiky because I love a spiky eye makeup look. I don't know why, but I just love lashes. And now I'm using this Bella Champagne from the Milani collection. Those are eyeshadows, but gee, I didn't even know that I could use them as a highlighter. And look at it, and there's no filter. Look at this, it's super duper glowy, and it's only like $3.99. So get yourself those single Milani eyeshadows because you could only use it as a highlight and an eyeshadow. So alright, so get ready for my sexy lips. Alright, I'm joking, but today I used a bunch of lipstick to have this lip color. I'm going to start by using Transylvania by NYX, and it's a matte dark burgundy color, and I'm going to use that as my lip liner slash base. Alright, now I'm going to be using brown sugar to go on top of it, and it's from Ruby Kisses. The next I'll be using Lavenderism, also from the Ruby Kisses. Then I'm going to be using Graylite, also from Ruby Kisses. I did tell you guys I was going to use a lot of lipsticks. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my MAC. And this one is the Heroine. And I'm going to go ahead with a liquid lipstick from the I forgot. I will leave the name down in the description box. And I'm gonna blend that in. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it, and I don't know how to explain to you guys like how much you guys have supported me into this YouTube thing. Like, my growth on this YouTube channel has been so big because of you. The criticism, I know sometimes I may seem like I don't really listen to your criticism, but I do. My eyebrows, I used to have, I don't know, it's like the light used to show the concealer, but I'm working so hard on that, and it's somebody who pointed it out on my video. So I do want to encourage the comments. Please comment. I do not mind at all. On Snapchat, some of you guys added me on Snapchat, and I'm dying because you guys are as crazy as me and you love makeup as much as me. And if you want to see crazy stuff on Snapchat and I want to see crazy things about you on Snapchat, add me on Snapchat and Instagram. So bye guys, and always remember to stay beat. I'm not joking.